What is up, guys? Today we're back with a brand new Pokemon Go countdown video. Today we're going to be talking about Mega Pokemon and how they might make it into the game. Obviously, we're going to be ignoring the fact that it could be a total microtransaction thing and just hoping that that doesn't happen. But keep in mind that everything I describe here could happen with a microtransaction and that we might just have to pay for Mega Stones. So, assuming that they do make it into the game, we're looking at two different combat systems that are most likely to happen. The first one being the actual Ingress type combat, and the second one being the mainline game type combat. So they'll affect those gameplay styles a little bit differently, so let's talk about both. So first off, you have the Ingress side, and that's really going to be less impactful. It's going to be more of just a little bit of a power increase, I'm sure, in whatever moves you actually are able to use. I'm honestly not sure how an Ingress combat system would work with Pokemon Go, but assuming that they have it and Mega Pokemon actually do make it in, there is going to probably be a less tangible benefit than an actual mainline game. So I do think that the mainline game combat system is going to be better overall for Pokemon Go if it does make it into the game, but Ingress would be fun too, and I think that Mega Pokemon would impact the game pretty significantly in both ways, just a little more significantly in the mainline game combat than in Ingress combat. So let's think about how exactly you can get access to Mega Stones. So we're going to completely ignore the fact that they could make them paid content and have microtransactions for each one, and just think about what within the game we could use to be able to get Mega Stones. So this is actually another video I'm going to be coming out with very soon, but the concept of foraging is something that someone on the Sylph Road subreddit came up with not too long ago. I think that's where I saw it. Honestly, I would credit you if I knew where it came from, but I don't remember where I saw it. I just remember thinking that it was a neat idea, and then I sat down to go to sleep, and I just kind of thought about it for a little while, and it just really came through to me as something that would be a great idea for the game in the long run. So foraging is basically when you send out a Pokemon and then it comes back after a certain period of time, or after a period of time that you dictate when you send it out, or just when you decide to let them come back, that they'll bring back some items or an item if they find it, and then you can get stuff that maybe wouldn't be available otherwise from foraging. So, assuming foraging makes it into the game, obviously I don't know for sure that it'll make it in. I don't even think it will. It's kind of a long shot, to be completely honest, but I do really like the idea. I think it's a great concept, and I really hope it does make it into the game. So, assuming that it does, there probably will be some sort of idea where they have like rare items or items you can't otherwise get from other gameplay through foraging. So you can assume that there's going to be some sort of trait or skill that Pokemon have that let them forage at a higher level, so to speak, where they can get better items or items quicker, for example. And then you can expect to have some sort of Mega Stone if they introduce Mega Pokemon into the game through foraging. Basically, what I'm trying to get across here is that Mega Pokemon will be extremely rare and more of a status symbol than anything else, but you can definitely expect them to be in the game in some rarity if they actually end up being implemented in some way. So overall, I really do like the concept of adding in Mega Pokemon to the game, and I do think that it's going to be pretty beneficial overall because customizing your team is never a bad thing, and having more aspects of competitive play in the game is never going to be a bad thing either. So I definitely like that on both fronts, and I do think that it's going to be beneficial overall. But if you have a different opinion, I definitely want to hear your opinion in the comment section below, and that's going to be about it for this one, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope you've been enjoying the series. If you have any ideas for concepts or topics I should be covering in a future video, make sure you let me know in the comment section below. That's going to be about it for this one, guys. Till the next one, peace.